to check driver's license?
What's the purpose of this blockade?
Sorry?
What's the purpose of this blockade?
This blockade?
It's a block here stopping people.
We're just checking driver's licenses and insurance.
I know you've been doing that for
We've been out here for a couple of weeks now. 2 weeks. Actually, we've only been out for 1 week previous.
What the purpose is of it?
Sorry, I'm just checking your driver's license now. What's the purpose of a camera?
Because we know exactly why this is all here. Is because,
okay.
And on the benefit of the pipelines.
Okay.
And we heard ourselves from the detachment that they heard there was going to be confrontations why this is set up here.
We're asking you to wait for Frida, please.
Do you understand that this is...
Where's Frida?
Do you understand that this is unceded Minnesotan territory here?
Where's Frida?
Excuse me, Brad.
I know, we're like, so how about we just do that and, you know, show us some good nature.
No.
And
How are you doing?
We're the only group that's really publicized out there opposing the pipelines and blocking pipeline workers from coming in here. So to me, when they're saying Northern British Columbia, we can guarantee it is us.
The interaction with one of your people was not appropriate. It's not appropriate for him to stand in front of the police and suggest that we can't cross the bridge or can't cross the public roadway. I informed him what my goal was.
This is Unisatan territory.
I mean, legally, it's your right. I mean, as the First Nations people, if this is your territory, to represent that, to voice that, to express that to anybody that wishes to come into the territory, or if they want to do work in the territory, to settle that matter through the courts.
We don't need that to prove that this is our land. It always has been. The province and everybody else needs to prove why they think they can access our land. We don't trust police because we're suspicious that your forces would come in to scope out our layout so that if there is an injunction, you guys will be better prepared on how you're going to deal with us. So he basically threatened anybody that tries to stop him from freely walking in is going to get arrested.
Yeah. Martyrs.
Move! 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 Move!
So, along with the flashbangs and the non-lethal things, they will use lots of intimidation and getting up in your face and being really loud. It's really loud. And one of the things they do is this thing. It sucks. And so it's good to see what it looks like.
If you were to get arrested here, you're going to be charged with resisting arrest and probably some other large amount of conflated charges that have no legal basis whatsoever. My main takeaway would just be don't listen to anything the cops say about what they're going to charge you with, because it's going to be a whole bunch of lies and bullshit.
Say you are up on a ladder or up on something high. There's cops trying to grab your feet and you shake one off of your foot and you make contact with their head, with your foot. You have assaulted a police officer. That's a felony charge. You know that before C-51, that was a major charge. It's big jail time. Now, after C-51, it's probably a lot bigger. So we're sitting on a circle. So I think that C-51 especially has maybe stopped some newer activists from getting involved. They think that little charges are going to become big ones. They see that political protest, you can now get trumped up felony charges for things like conspiracy, but I think that seasoned activists realize that the government of Canada is going to use this as their first case so that they can throw a whole bunch of people in.
Well, this cabin was first built in 2009. And the reason why it was strategically put here was because this was the initial route for Pacific Trails Pipeline in Enbridge. So we put the cabin right here, right in the GPS route of where the pipeline route was proposed to go for both of those. Everywhere they lay that pipe, we will no longer have access to our territory, and we use those territories for berries, for medicines, for hunting, In viewing their pipeline route for our territory, it's all where our prime berry picking is on. There's so much at stake here for our people, and they say they developed C-51 for the purpose of protecting Canada's critical infrastructure projects. And what we're doing here is we're protecting our critical infrastructure.
Yeah. Yay, an expert now. So we can order more fish then.
Yeah.
We've been told that the cops would come in and take this camp down. And just from seeing what the RCMP have been doing to other First Nations that have been trying to defend their lands, you see it on the news all the time where they're pepper spraying elders and arresting people. So you know it is possible that they would do such a thing. And I don't think they'd care who's here. And we're here canning fish.
Big one. Yeah.
Looks good now? Yeah, it looks perfect. It's perfect?
Yeah. Where are you?
My name's Dan. How are you?
What are you doing here?
We're just from Coastal GasLink. We're doing non-invasive testing.
Non-invasive work leads to permits. Permits leads to projects that we do not approve of. It's going to destroy our lands. And the company's already been told you don't have permission to be here, so I'm going to ask you guys to leave.
So are our crews safe to be here?
Yeah, you got to leave. Do I look like I'm trying to harm you?
No, not at
I'm
all.
peacefully asking you to leave because you're trespassing. So please get back in your chopper and leave.
I am Namox. I am the highest ranking chief of the Tayu, one of the 5 clans of the Wet'suwet'en. On behalf of Namox, father clan to Frida, we ask permission to come and join you. We have come here to be with you to make sure you understand you are doing the right thing. Masai kill.
For a while, even though we got a lot of verbal support, we didn't get physical support out here, and it means a lot that we have hereditary chiefs coming here supporting what we're doing and backing up what we've been telling media. Our hereditary system is what governs our land. Who are you?
My name is Rod.
Where are you from?
I'm with Chevron, representing the Pacific Trail Pipeline Project. We're here today to talk to you about doing work on your land, and we're requesting access onto your territory so that Wet'suwet'en people can work and to see benefits from the project. We allow us to access the territory here today.
We've already said no to these projects and that no pipelines will come on our territory, and irregardless if you've got other Wet'suwet'en members working for you, does not gain you access to our territory. These pipeline projects will wipe out vast tracts of land that will prevent us from doing our berry picking, our medicines. That's what you'll be wiping out, and our salmon is our staple food. You'll be wiping out all our food sources. I don't eat store-bought meat. Everything I eat comes off my land. All my medicines I get off the land. I don't go to the doctor. And you're trying to convince us to give up our way of life so that you can reap the benefits for government and investors, and while you're throwing crumbs to some of the partners that signed on, it's just basically crumbs.
So what you're telling us is that you will not allow us access onto the territory. We brought you an offering. We've left some water, some tobacco.
No thanks. We got clean water right there. That's what we drink, and that's pollution, the plastic that adds to the landfill. So you could take your
mess.
water because we don't want that.
Gasoline road, oh, one day coming a dusty.
Gasoline road, oh, when he coming a dusty.
Oh, with the quas, so hot,